Hello everyone, today I will show you how you can design a custom inspector using Inspector Designer Pro. So before starting, make sure you already have Inspector Designer Pro asset installed in your project folder like I have here. So in this project, this is just an empty project in which I only have a demo script for which we will design a custom inspector today using Inspector Designer Pro. So once your Inspector Designer Pro is already installed in your project folder, then for any mono behavior script, you can right click on any of the inspector field and you will get an option of Designer Pro. First of all, you have to create a profile for this script. This is a one-time process. Once you have done that, you'll get a small pop-up for properties windows. Here you can design that kind of field, whatever you have selected. So you can do bold, you can do the font italic, you can even change the font size of it here, and even you can have a background filter like it. So even if you want, you can change the font of a particular field. Like here, I can do that header bar is associated with this field. That's why it is also getting changed. So this is the just basic of how you can design uh, design your inspector with inspector. Inspector Designer comes with undo feature. So if you want to revert any of your changes, you can just press Control and Z, and then your all the changes will be reverted. So this is easy for not for reverting your change. Now let me quickly design a horizontal tab using Inspector Designer Pro. So for that, designing a tab, what you have to do, just select all those variables which you want to go under a particular tab using holding the right click and then just leave the right click and you will get the option of create, and then here we have to create a new horizontal tab group. So we have created a horizontal tab. Right now we will change the name of it to say character. And for the second tab, I will put all the movement related variables here. So I will name it as movement. And now I want these all other variables to go in the movement tab. I will select them as well. I will add to tab group 1, and I will add them to movement. Here you go. You have added movement and character up two beautiful tabs. So this one is still left. You can still select this as well. Add to tab group 1, and movement. Here you go. Now you have two different tabs. Now let's see how you can customize it even further. So select any of your field, Designer Pro, click on the Edit Properties. Now here you have seen the section Tabs and Group. So you have first group which has tab of character and a movement tab. So what you can do is you can click on the S for styling button. Here you will get lots of action to design and customize this tab. You can change the bar background, which is this smaller background. You can change the color of inactive tab, which is not active right now. You can change the color of inactive text, the font color of inactive text, the font color of active text, and the outline color, and let's say the width of outline. Let's make it orange. And you can change the content border as well. This thing, color of content border, content background, and then content border. If you want to add the padding, you can also do that. If you want to have a gradient, you can do that as well. If you want to change the tab height and font size, you can do that as well. Now suppose you want to add an icon on that character button, then you can select all these icons provided by Unity. Suppose if you want game object icon, here you get that. But suppose for the movement tab, you don't want the Unity icon, you want your own custom icon. So then you can select here, and for movement, let's say you selected this. So with this, you can have both your custom icon and your Unity's icon. Custom icon will always override the Unity's icon. And if you want to add another tab, just click on the Add Tab button. And then here, let's make this tab as health. And let's give it an image of maybe this one again. You can have all lots of step images. I have only these. Let's say progress. As I said, it will always override it. So just delete it, and now you are getting the health image. Now, what you can do is let's put all these health variables inside health tab. Add to tab group 1, health tab. Here you go. Now you have three different tabs: character, movement, and health. This is how you can design and customize a tab group using Inspector Designer Pro very easily. Okay, so let's add a vertical tab as well. So the process is same. Like all those variables which you want to go in the first tab, select create a new vertical tab. So rename it as stats. Here you go. Vertical tab is added with the stats variable. Let's say we will rename it as a combat tab. And let's select all these variable in a combat tab. Okay, they are not getting selected. Add to tab group to combat. Here you go. Now you have two different tabs. You can customize it same just like you did with a horizontal tab. You have a tab group 2 with stats. You can customize it just like this. Inactive tab text. That's how you wanted that. Same inactive tab color, inactive text color. This is so dark, I guess. Let's make it black a little bit. Outline color, outline width, content area, content border. Same, just like what you did with the horizontal tabs. So let's make it orange. No, 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 not looking great. I'm so bad at these things. You can do that as what we wanted. And let's say put a settings button here. And for the combat, let's put this icon here. And of course, you can change the font size and then the tab height as well. So this is how you can, with the add button, you can add a button. With the cross, you can delete that button. So this is how you can create a horizontal tab as well. Okay, so apart from the horizontal and vertical tabs, you can also create a foldout group using Inspector Designer Pro. So how you can do that is just select all those variables which you want to put in your foldout group, select create and press add to foldout group. And now let's rename this foldout as AI. So you have various styling options which are predefined set, which this is how you can customize your inspector, right? And if you want to customize it even further, the same steps, go to edit properties, and then here this is your AI group, and select as for styling. Here you will get the header color which you can choose, header text. Let's say you want it above white. Let's say you want the font size of it increased, and here if you want to put a icon, you can do that as well. If you want a border padding, if you want to a padding of your word border, content background, if you want to change, you can do that as well. So this is how you can create a customized fold out using Inspector Designer Pro in just okay. So after fold out, you can create a card as well. So like select all those variables which you put into card, create a new card. So only difference between a fold out and card is not collapsible, but a fold out is collapsible. So then let's rename this card as visual details. That's it. This is how you can rename it. And now suppose you want another card on the left side of it. So let's position this card as in the left column. And now you want to create another card at the right. So just create, select all those variables, select create, and let's create a card right column. So here you go, you can create two multiple cards. Let's rename this card as audio. Okay, suppose you got this another variable here as well. So if you want to remove it, go to the designer pro, select layout. You can see it is ticked in the card too. Just select it and it is removed. So this is how you can create the cards, and same steps goes with if you want to customize it, go to edit properties, and here you can see the card one. You can customize your card one. So any details you want to put, header text, let's say make it wide, font size, let's increase it. And for the another card, let's say header color will be orange, and let's say make it yellow. Yellow is more audio looking, and header text is, let's make it black and increase the font size. If you want to put a built-in icon, let's suppose say audio clip icon. So this is how you can customize your cards as well. So this is all. Okay, so now let me show you how you can use conditional visibility. Suppose you want all these advanced settings only to be shown when enable advanced setting boolean is stay. So what you can do is select all those settings, select all those variables, sorry, and then go to visibility and then show when here all the boolean variables stay with their condition of on and off is listed here. So we want when enable advanced setting is on, then only we want to show that. This is how the conditional visibility is covered. But suppose apart from boolean, suppose you want update interval to be shown only when update priority is greater than equals to 5. So what you want to do is select update variable, go to designer pro, and uh, what you have to do is go to full editor, and here the visibility options, it has is condition. But now, suppose you want another type of condition. Let's say when jump height is greater than equals to 5, then only max jump speeds can be shown. So what you can do is, you can just select max jump variable and go to Designer Pro, and then in the click full editor and in the visibility section, what you want when jump height is greater than equals to 3. So let's select jump height from here, and jump height, we to get it from right. Here you go. When jump height is greater than equals to greater than 5, or let's say greater than or equal to 5, then only max jumps can be shown. Now if you put it 2 or less than 5, then it will not show. But if you put it 5 or 6 greater than equals to 5, this variable is shown. So this is how you can toggle the visibility using different or complex conditions. But suppose if you want the character name to be validated if it cannot be leave empty. So you can put validation as well. Just select designer pro, go to editor. No, not I'm sorry. Just go to the designer pro full editor, and in the validation, select not null. So now, and custom message is please put character name close. I think no, it should not be null. It should be not empty, as string is not null. So whenever the string is null empty, you will get this validation warning. And now when you put character name, then the validation warning is gone. This is how you can put the validation. Okay, now let me show you what are the custom variable fields we allow, field styles. So suppose for a string thing, what you can do is go to the designer pro and then field type. Let's say make it a text box, and text box is smaller. So what you can do is text box of 4-line area. So a string can be a 4-line area text box. Don't worry about the blue line, you can customize it. I will show you in later that how you can customize this as well. So suppose for integer, you want character level to be a slider, you can do that as well. It can be a slider. And for the health, let's say max health, you want it to be a progress bar. So select a progress bar. So this is how beautiful sliders can be provided. And for a boolean, say invisible, say the field type into the toggle button. So this beautiful toggle button can be shown. Apart from that, lots of other variables can also be shown. Suppose for the weapon type, you want a button tabs. So this is how button tabs will look. Sword, axe, bow, staff, dagger. So, and say for the attack speed, you want a knob. So here you go, you can have a knob as well. This is good for value fields like volume, volume up, volume percentage, etc. You will also get a percentage tab. It will attack 250 percentage, 5 percentage, 55 percentage, like. Okay, now let me show you how you can customize these field types. Suppose you don't want it to be of a green color, then what you can do is go to the designer pro and go to the full editor tab, and then you will get a field type slider. Here the slider you don't want to be the green color, then you can change it to yellow, and you want the track to be white, and you want the thumb color to be, let's say, red. So you can do that as well. I'm not very good with color combination. Please forget about that. This is how you can customize any of the tab you want. Suppose for the description as well, you want, go to the full editor, go to the layer, go to the field type, and you can change the background, you can change the blue outline, you can change the text color as well. So now whatever I will write here will go in that text. Just increase the opacity. There you go. This is how you can customize anything like that. You want the lines to be increased, you want lines to be decreased, you want a placeholder text. Put this section here. You want to max length, you want to show character count here, you will get the character count. You want the corner radius, you want the border width if you don't want it. Just like that. Lots of things you can customize here. Right? And same goes with other variables as well. Suppose you want to customize this button tab. So what you can do is right click, then select full editor, layout, field type, and you can customize this as well. Suppose the red one is active. Inactive background will be, let's say this color, which is the alpha. Here you go. You can change the active text color as well. Let's say for the green, let's say put yellow, which is the alpha. So it's all up to you what you want to achieve with this. You can do that. Okay, so now let me show you how you can add a button as well to perform something in editor mode or in the runtime mode. So suppose you want a button in the characters tab. So up below that, click on the designer tool and then select add button here. Alternatively, you can do this with add button as well. So the button to call is, I will put character info here. It is already a method in my script, and you can see the button appears here. You can increase the height of it, you can increase the background, and let's say make it less yellowish. And you can increase the text, you can change the text color, outline width, outline corner radius. If you want top margin, bottom margin, let's say give margin at 10 at both top and bottom. And what else left? Okay, yeah, you want to increase the font size. If you want to change the label of font, button, then character info. I think it's huge. I think let's decrease the size and then let's increase the font size as well. Okay, bold. This is how character info can be printed. Just click close, and when you click here in the console, you can see it's printing the character info, whatever I have put in that method. So this is how you can add a button as well. If you want to change the position of it, go to the edit button, and here it is asking you before field, which before field you want it to put. Suppose you want to put in the before the character icon, here you can do that as well. So this is how you can add a button. Okay, so now let me show you the global settings which you can edit for the whole inspector. So just click on the edit button and let's make it a smaller or dock it here. Here are some global settings which you can change. Suppose you want to change the background color of whole inspector. Let's say you want to make it green, and here you go, the whole inspector is green now. You can choose any color you want. Let's say you want to put this color, or let's say red. So the whole color of whole background color can be changed. You want to change the font color. So now every font color can be overridden. But if you put it null or change it, but those which are already overridden by for a single field are already overridden. Sorry for my bad English, guys. And this is how you can change the font size as well. Let's say make it like this and make it 14. If you want to increase the 4 field spacing, you can do that as well. If you want to enable search, if you want to disable the search field, just disable it here if you don't want that. And suppose you want a font to be changed, you can change the font as well. So now the font of whole inspector is changed. That's this, and let's make it white. Yeah, now it's looking good. And now if you want to show a header image, which most of us, the asset tells to developers want. So just select any of your header image and you get that header image as well. You want to change the height, you can do that. If you want to increase the width, custom width, you can do that as well. You can change the alignment from left, center, if you want the X or X offset, margin at top, if you want a scale mode. If you want a URL to be linked to your asset store account, you can do that as well for this image. This is a Spectral Designer Pro. So this is a tooltip. You just select that and now the tooltip will appear. Okay, it should appear. Yeah, here it is. Go. If you want to change the framing, you can do that as well, but I don't like it usually. So let's turn it off. So this is all about Inspector Designer Pro. You can do, see what we have done. You can off this Inspector Designer Pro. So this was the inspector and now this is what we have converted in just 10-12 minutes of video. Thank you. Okay, so this is the most important part. Now suppose you want you are done with your inspector designing. Now what you want to do is you want a custom editor script for this and you don't want to get dependent on the inspector designer pro asset. So then what you can do is just click on the bake button. This will bake your inspector into a standalone editor script. But before that, as you know, we have used some of the icons and the font here, which is already in the inspector designer pro folder. What I will do is I will extract these icons into my assets folder. So now my icons and my font is here. So I can delete this folder as well in future. So let's bake this now. Let's suppose I click on the bake button. And here you go. We have a custom script baked. So now your inspector is totally like this as it was before. Now what you can do is just delete your inspector designer pro asset from folder. Here you go, I'm deleting the whole set. Let's wait for the compilation. Hope you guys liking the Inspector Designer Pro. I put a lot of effort and sorry for my terrible boy voice. I'm not a native English speaker, so this is why it's not so problem. Okay, so Inspector Designer Pro is removed and now you can see everything is working as it was decided to. The validation is working and let's say conditional visibility is working as well. So tabs are working as well, everything is working and now you have zero dependency at all. So this is how everything works. Thank you very much for visiting or taking your time to learn about Inspector.